Was pretty blatant there.
Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Payne's checked in for New York. Phoenix leading by 11. Outside O'Neal. On the wing, Jones.
Hey, balance it out!
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Knicks.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half, we've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Bridges. Count it. Jay's got 33 points.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Bridges, a screen on Booker. Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Jay. Off target with the three. Knicks trail by 14. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. The shot's good. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Fires the 3. Offensive board. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 10.
Good hustle as Booker gets after it on the inside.
Outside Brunson. Oh, there's the alley. That shot off the mark. Phoenix leading by 17. Allen, the pass to Jay. Brunson against Booker. Here's Jay. And the three-pointer goes. Jay's got 39.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Robinson. Towns taking his time here. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good for Brunson.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've definitely made a statement here in the early.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in.
Play smart.
KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. And it's Jay in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that one's good. Jay.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 8-point game. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Jay. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 9.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Robinson, a screen on Booker. Brunson passes to Robinson. Brunson, a good look. Brunson missing again.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
That's good from Durant on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length, that makes him so dangerous.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from...
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Jay, the pass to Allen. Here's Jay. The 3 is up. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jay.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 17.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-6 run. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Allen. Here's Jay. Brunson defending. Back to Allen. Here's Jay. From outside, off the mark. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to
About game time, bring the pain time.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
What's up, MP?
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
That's easy. Come on.
All right?
Hey, if you want this jersey, you got to work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is you're ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, you ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
So the New York starting five, we've got Jalen Brunson. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And here's Brunson following the three from Jay. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak, but when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Yes, that goes in. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Anunoby outside. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Durant. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Wizards. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering. the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence.
Oh, nice finish. That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. And it's Jay in at the 1 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Jay, the pass to Beal. Here's Jay. From past the arc. Rebounded by Hart. New York trailing. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's Durant with the drive. It's good. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 3. From Footprint Center, back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half.
And not having Drew Holiday, the other guys must step up. It's not just the point production, it's the defense he provides.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges, then it's Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Jay misses. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here's Jay, and it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Hart the pass to Bridges. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bridges has got 9.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
And the basket by Jay.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Hard against Allen. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hart. Here's Jay, and he drops it in from the low post. Jay's got 5 points now in the quarter. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Towns. To the paint, here's Bridges. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh. And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jay, the pass to Durant. Here's Jay. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 18 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Towns. Inside, it's stolen by Allen. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. Here's Jay. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
With the step back, Bridges kicks to Brunson. Looking to get back on track here. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bridges.
There are nights when this team leans on Bridges, and tonight is one of those nights.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Suns, number 1. Number 5, the Knicks.
Great teamwork and great schemes at both ends.
So both teams making some changes here. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Jay out there with Booker, and it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Let's get an update on OG Anunoby. What's the status, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Brunson the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
The three-pointer is right on target.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
To the inside, McBride. Rebound by the Suns. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Booker's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 19.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Achua. Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Robinson finds Anunoby.
Get outside, get outside.
Brunson against Booker. Back to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Suns leading by 19 points. Jay misses. Lets it fly. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Jay. The three-pointer, no good. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brunson the pass to Towns. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Clock at 6. From deep, Brunson. They get it back. And Bridges able to finish.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Jay. Defended by Bridges. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 23 points. Knicks trail by 19. Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Suns call time here. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. And a whole new group. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And
you thought it was going to be easy, huh?
Yeah.
Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
All right, man.